Where did you go to high school?
I went to high school in Winnemucca, Nevada at Albert Lowry High School.
What sports or activities did you play in high school?
So my freshman and sophomore year, I did soccer. And then we didn't have a soccer coach after my sophomore year, but we got a new teacher, and his wife taught at the elementary school, and so she started the flag corps at the high school. So my junior year I was on flag corps, senior year I was on flag corps. I got to be captain senior year. That was pretty fun. So, we got to like twirl flags and, like throw flags in the air and march in parades and all that fun stuff.
What college or colleges did you go to?
I went to a lot of different colleges.
What was your major?
All right, so the first college I went to, it was when I was a senior in high school. It was a community college called Great Basin Community College. It was in my town. And I wanted to be a nurse, so I figured the first level of nursing is CNA, right? The Certified Nursing Assistant. So I went to school till like my senior year, and then I got a school because I didn't need that many classes. And so then I went to community college and did the CNA program, which only took like 6 months, because I figured once I graduate high school and I go to college, then I could work as a CNA while I study nursing, right? But like during the CNA course, I had to go and volunteer at the hospital, and I very quickly realized that I did not have the stomach for nursing. Like, I get nauseous very easily. I cannot stand blood or anything like that. So then I decided to study psychology. So I took some psychology classes at the community college. And then I decided to move because I was tired of living at home with my parents. So I went to Idaho State University in Pocatello, Idaho, and studied psychology for a year. And then I left and went to South America as a missionary for a couple of years and learned Spanish. And so then when I came back, I decided to go to BYU when I got back, and they had this program where, like, if you're fluent in a language, you can test out of all your 100 and 200 level classes and get like 2 years worth of language classes by taking this test. But I had to take a class to prepare me for the test, so I knew like the grammar and everything, because when you just learn it by speaking it, you don't really know correct grammar. You just can you're fluent speaking, but you're not fluent in like writing and reading and stuff. Yeah. So I took the Spanish class preparing for the test, and that was like my favorite class. And then I decided to switch my major to Spanish. So I got my major in Spanish. But the problem with a major in Spanish is you can't really do anything with it except for like translation or interpreting with like the government or something, you know what I mean? So not like I could really do anything with it. So then I decided, okay, maybe I should teach Spanish. That would be kind of fun because I kind of wanted to be a teacher, So then I went back to school in Arizona, Northern Arizona University, and got my master's degree in secondary education teaching Spanish. So yeah, lots of different majors, lots of different colleges. Okay. Until I figured out what I wanted to be.
What do you like to do in your free time?
Just kind of hang out with my family. We like to go hiking and biking and swimming and travel. Yeah, outdoor stuff.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm married. My husband's in the Army. We have 6 kids. Our oldest kid lives in Illinois, and he has a fiance, and they just had a baby. And then I have 2 daughters in high school, a son in middle school, and 2 kids in elementary school. And I get to teach at the high school here.
What do you like about Europe?
I love the history. I love learning the history of Europe, and especially like World War II history. I think is really cool to learn while I'm here. I love the countryside, just the nature, how beautiful it is, and also the architecture. It's really cool to see all the, old historical buildings.
What's your favorite thing about life?
Oh my goodness. Well, right now I really enjoy living in Europe and just traveling all over and getting to see places that I never thought I'd get to see in my life. And doing it with my family, taking my kids everywhere. It's kind of cool for them to get to see things, that as a kid I never thought I'd ever get to live in Europe. So it's kind of cool for them to get to see it.
Why do you do this job?
I enjoy working with students, helping them, reach their academic goals and work towards graduation.
What's your favorite thing about this job?
I like getting to know the students. I think that's really fun. Getting to know them, and because everyone's interesting and different, and it's just fun to get to meet people. And I get to see my kids every day too while I'm here. Hang out with them a bit before they move away.
What's your favorite song?
So it's a toss-up between 3. So I like 2 songs by The Weeknd called Blinding Lights and, what's the other one? Save Your Tears. Have you heard those songs? I really like those 2 songs. And I also like a song from the 80s by a-ha called Take On Me. Every time I hear that song, I'm just like rocking out to it, even though it's so old.